Hello everyone, this is Korpah and let's play Age of Wonders 3, the Elven Court campaign. I wanted to do this let's play since Age of Wonders came out, but sadly my recording software had some problems with it because the overlay didn't show up. That's fixed now, so let's dive into the game that was made by the Dutch developer Triumph Studios.
The Wheel of Ages turns, set in motion by two opposing powers preparing for war. The Commonwealth, humanity's greatest empire, spreads to every continent. Emperor Leonis promises to reward ambition regardless of race, creed, or descent. The empire's machines roll forward, bringing wealth to those willing to crush all opposition. The Elven Court will not submit. It is our duty to protect Athla, so that the wonders of our world will never fade. My name is Sundren, and this is my journal.
And this is Korpah, so let's play. I'm gonna put the turns on classics, because I dislike the, simultaneous turns. And we'll be playing on normal difficulty for story's sake, otherwise the campaigns will take too long. So, here we go.
My father is King Saradas, once first Stormlord of the Dark Elves. My mother is Julia, former Queen of the Wood Elves. Their passion reunited dark and light souls, restoring the High Elves. Their power reinvigorated the glory of Inioch's ancient Elven court. My brother, Prince Thanis, is firstborn. He is schooled in war and statecraft, destined to great deeds. I was born second and a girl. All my father wants me to do is secure a powerful husband, but I want none of that. In public, I may be a dutiful daughter, but I have trained and I have spied. I will be more than just a princess. In the court, envoys come and go. Everyone talks of war. Many flock to the banner of our Elven court, seeking refuge from the human-run Commonwealth with their technologies of metal and smoke. My grandfather, Inioch, was king when the High Elves last ruled. Then the humans came and murdered him. The elves' hearts were broken in two. Inioch's daughter, my mother, pursued healing, leading the Wood Elves, while his son, Meandor, chose vengeance, leading the Dark Elves. While we fought among ourselves, the humans grew in power. Then came the shadows to consume us all. For the first time, the world stood as one. Victorious, leaders of all races joined together to form the Commonwealth. My mother guided them, but one by one the mortal founders died. Their children forgot their forefathers. In 2 generations, they sought gold over virtue. My mother's dream of harmonious equality died. The Dark and Wood Elves withdrew from the Commonwealth, turning to each other for survival. My parents' love was their catalyst. One midsummer eve, those broken elves gathered for a night of sacred unification. Bodies and souls joined, performing a mystic ritual we call the Mending. My brother and I, the first of a new generation, were born thereafter. The High Elves had returned. I found an opportunity to escape my gilded cage when Thanis was sent to negotiate with the Commonwealth at the Council of Origins. I slipped out amongst the entourage and joined my brother. Thanis thinks war can be averted, but during my nightly spying I have overheard even our trusted allies lusting for power. These lords would sell their own families for an advantage in the impending conflict. Though a warrior, Thanis favors peace. He repeats my mother's words: diplomacy is essential to prevent war. I fear they are too late, and history favors the one who strikes first. The council is to be held at the Pool of Origins. It is a sacred place where leaders go to settle disputes. It is guarded by a wise orc named Gamblag. His powers ensure envoys can attend the council without fear of violence. Yet, on our approach, we hear movement in the woods trailing us. Thanis leaves his guards with me, while he enters Gamblag's domain.
So here we are, and we're gonna start. Your Highness, Gimlin's domain is forbidden to all outsiders for the duration. Because you take care of the bandits we discovered in the woods. His scouts have located their hideout. Lead us, Your Highness. We're all yours to command. Strange that Gamblak would allow brigands that close to the sacred pool. The Elven court trust him to protect those that travel here. I suppose we can do his job while he hosts the talks. We need to strike at the brigands quickly before they grow in strength and overrun these woods. So, Age of Wonders 3, and we're gonna start the campaign, as you can see, and we have to pick research. Well, I'm gonna go for summoning the Grimbeaks. Those are very nice scouts, and we're gonna need them to scout the map once we can summon them. We're gonna merge the armies here. Let's see what we got. Some High Elf Storm Sisters, High Elf Union Guard, Swordmen, and some Archers. Well, that's also always good. And this is Gamblak's domain. As you can see, the leaders are here talking diplomacy while we're gonna kill some bandits. I'm gonna take the road. I'm gonna take these mana crystals. Always come in handy, and we cannot move further. Let's see what spells we got. A small amount of each unit kill in combat. That's nice. So let's end the turn. Again, we're gonna attack the brigands and do manual combat, because, well, that's the most fun. So here we are. And speed their movement up a bit. We're behind the gate. Yeah, we don't need this, because we know how to play. Let's see. We got some archers. Probably can't do a lot of damage, because they have a wall, but still. There's one wall down. Let's see. Got the Storm Sisters and Shock Bolts. Let's see, we can cast the spell Blast, Rain of Poison, Blades. Yeah, let's do that. First we're gonna move her up a bit. And then we're gonna cast the spell Rain of Poison Blades. And that's one down. To the go. The regular troops, so they got crossbow as well. I'm gonna flank them. Some extra damage. And they can't retaliate. And because they turned, we can flank them again. And they're down. Move up our archers. We'll do not as much as damage, but any damage is welcome. And these archers will be able to fire 3 times. And then they're down. Well done, sister. They will not trouble anyone anymore. The talks are not bearing fruit at all yet. I don't like it. Most lords do not seem inclined to even listen to us. I will try to find out what their true motions are. Thank you, brother, and good luck with that. However, it seems I am not finished yet. It is apparent that a number of brigands were not accounted for, and there are many tracks leading south. There's a high elf village there, Eldast, which may be in danger. So we won. We completed the quest. We get a reward. A ruby ring of heat deflection. Well, it always comes in handy. I'm gonna equip that on our leader. Like that. And it seems there's also a treasure chest here. So it gives us some gold and more mana. Which is always handy. Make your way to Eldast is our next quest. It's a higher village, as you can see. So we're gonna end the turn. What's that? Gamblak declares war. Sunda, this treachery will not go unanswered. Your brother has broken the peace by attacking one of my guests, Yaisel. Thanes fell in the attempt, just as the rebels you incite against me have fallen. I've razed their village as a lesson to others. Their blood is on your hands. Oh, well, that's unexpected. Sundran is horrified. Thanes, no, my beloved brother, dead. Why? There is no rebellion and there were no rebels in those villages. You murdered innocent people and Thanes will never be the first to attack. Surrender or suffer. Your lies cannot sway me, rogue. The actions of you and your brother have made it clear to me that the Commonwealth is the only reasonable party here, so I've joined them. It is so-called peaceful council that is the lie. I will find out what truly happened. My troops will replenish our strength in Eldast. We need to raise an army now. The treacherous orc betrayed his duty and the trust of an elven court. He shall die. Well, he hates us now. But it doesn't matter, we hate him as well. Eldast is in danger. Sundran, your highness, brigands are threatened to burn our city down. Please help us vanquish them. You will not interfere. We will deal with you first. Die. No, you shall die. So here we go. Manual combat again. Sundran of the House of New York attacks. Well, 4 this time, and they got a human assassin. Very strong unit, so we're gonna try and focus this one first. The rest are just irregulars, by the looks of it. Let's see. Yeah, they're tier 2. Well, these are tier 1. Let's see. These are a high elf swordman. We got stunning touch. Attempt to stun a target enemy unit. Stunning units cannot take any action. Cooldown 1 for 2. 50%. I think we'll just damage them. Range penalty. This is better. Shock bolts. No. Shock bolts. That's better. Okay, we did some damage. Moving our archers up. How much HP do you got left? 18. It's dangerous because if we move our hero up, he will target them with their other units. Let's see, we also have a ranged attack. Yeah, that's better. Now we can finish them off with our Union Guard. Yeah, that's better. So we're gonna end the turn and see what they will do. Now they will flank this unit, and then he will flank again. I fear I'm gonna lose one unit here. But now we can flank him as well. Okay, we're gonna deal with these 2 units. There are 2 units down. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna fire from this position. Maybe we can. No, still. Should have moved one more in order to flank, but then we couldn't fire 3 times, so now we can finish them off. Sadly lost 1 unit, but we will be able to replenish him. So with the brigades down, the city thanks you so much, Your Highness. These were no normal bandits. They have been harassing us persistently for a long time now, getting more aggressive every time. We suspect they are supported by Gamblak, and he does nothing to stop them. We are exhausted and weakened. Could we ask to protect this city with your forces and leadership? Of course. Sunburn says, now that we have a foothold here, I think it's time to think about our next step. Gamblak has closed off the teleporters the way through the mountains east of Eldast. I can order the city to build some troops while I go east. He will pay. Well, we killed them, lost 1 unit. And we completed the quest. So let's see, concealment. Yeah, we know that. Throne City. And I know this stuff because I have played a lot of custom maps, but I haven't played the campaign yet, so these tips well, mean nothing to me because I know what how you need to play. But I like to do the campaign because the story is pretty decent, I've heard. So let's see, we got a city, we got an archer, we got a gold mine, and we got a great farm. Well, not a lot, but as you can see there's a mana node here and another gold mine. So let's see what buildings are in the city. Not a lot, nothing. Barracks and the builder's hall. So yeah, we're gonna make a siege workshop first, I think. Siege workshop. I'm gonna take this cathocopher. Okay, well there's a dwelling over there, so we will be moving there first. Dwelling is a lot like a city, but with creatures. You can't transform them to your race, and you can only build certain structures in there. So now we got the city, we can't move anymore, so let's continue. And summon Grim Big Crows research. So once we cast corpse looting, we will start summoning these ravens, of crows even, so we have a good scout. Let's see what we can research now. Yeah, I'm gonna start making scoundrels. Yeah, let's do that. That are our class troops. The scoundrel, we are a rogue. And I'm gonna take this mana node. Manual combat again. Versus an ogre and a boar, it seems. Let's speed this up. And at every mana node and at some other sites there will be a spell active. And as you can see, Mass Blast. So all my enemies will have blast, so they gain +2 armor, I believe it is, and +2 resistance. So always keep that in mind, and always check what spell is active, so you know what you're dealing with. And these boars are pretty easy, but those ogres can be become a problem. So let's first take out these boars. So taking care of the boars, and then we have the ogre. Always good to check what his movement range is, so you know not to place any units on the edges. So we're gonna put this one on guard. Put this one on guard as well. This one as well. And we're gonna cast a spell. Rain of Poison Blades. You can see 66 health. That will take a while before it's down. So let's see if we are able to stun them. So that was always 34%. Oh, it's still worth a try. Yes, that's very nice. because now we will always be flanking. So we can do a lot of damage to him now. And let's kill them with the melee. Very nice. So that's taking care of them. We get some mana. And once the city grows, it will be in our influence, and we will get extra mana income. So let's head over to this dwelling and see what they want before they join us. And we leveled up, so let's see what we can upgrade this hero with. I will make this hero wall climbing. Oh, that's very handy. Yeah, I will pick infiltration squad. As you can read, all units in the hero army gain wall climbing, and it only functions when the hero is leading an army. It will come in handy, and I will give our leader some extra HP, so she doesn't die as quick. End the turn. I believe in the campaigns the AI is a bit weak. But then again, you're following a story, so it would be rather strange if the AI was very strong and would wipe you off the map very quickly. Let's see, the dwelling of Sarah Refuge has a quest available. Greetings, Sunrend of House in Orchard. What brings you to our lands? Tell me about this quest. A few weeks ago, Gamlang built a castle in the north to close off the bridge to all visitors. Now we don't get any gifts from passing travelers. Hoping to see a ferry soon. Or seeing a ferry anymore. The castle must be brought down. Okay, accept. Then we get an open border treaty, so we can move through their borders now. I just noticed that there are supplies here. But let's take the castle first. And build a Elven initiate, so we can start scouting to a western direction. I have no idea what's over there. Some units. Orc Exalted, it's a flying orc. I've never seen one. Orc Martyr, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna end the turn. Corpse looting ready to cast. Well, I'm gonna wait until we have... Oh no, wait, let's not do that. Let's cast it now, because it will give us money which unit we slay. And then we can put a new spell. We will summon Grimbeak Crows. Yeah. Let's try and take this castle. 4 units. I'm gonna do manual combat again. Stone walls. He did cast something on me, but I didn't see what. Skin of oil. Plus 40 fire weakness. Well, happily we have a Robbie Ring of Heat. So he won't get any extra damage. He has some ranged units, so let's move up our longbowmen, but behind a block, so they get a range penalty as well when firing upon us. This one can't. Let's move him over there. We can't cast any spells because we don't have any casting points left. And I'm just gonna move everything up as fast as I can. Swordsman. We'll move towards the gates. We all have wall climbing, so that will come in handy now. Yeah. Oh, I thought they would come out, but they're not. Okay. So I should be able to move upon the walls, but we will get a penalty for doing that. Defensive penalty. And somehow we cause fire damage now. Why? Ah. And devote units. That's nice. And these are devoted units. So we will do extra damage. That's also always good. So that's almost one unit down. No, that is one unit down. Let's see what is handy. I don't want to expose my hero too much. So let's put him behind here. And yeah, let's start damaging this unit. Not a lot of damage, but every damage will count. Now he will start moving out, I believe. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ouch. Okay. Our hero only has 8 HP remaining. That's not a good sign. Let's see. We have to kill something off fast. Why are you only shooting once? Maybe because you're in melee range. That sucks. Okay, only 3 HP remaining. Let's see if we can stun them. Orcs have low resistance. Yes, nice. They're stunned. So now if we move over here and kill this one off, we can move away because this is a ranged unit as well. So let's move away just to be sure that we don't lose our hero. No, let's just move away completely just to be sure. And then when these ones can kill this one. Yeah, very nice. Only 1 unit remaining. So we have wall climbing, so we can put ladders up against the wall and move over it, but it will cost us 2 turns, and while on the ladders we'll get a defense and a resistance penalty. I believe you can see that over here. No, you can't. Oh yeah, well. Oh, it suffers strength penalty and defense penalty. But we can climb over it without having to take down a wall section or a gate, so that's really nice. Let's kill these guys off. Well, one more turn. We can go on defense. That's a really good thing about this game, though. Even with low troop numbers, they will still deal the full amount of damage. So even low health numbered units are a threat on the battlefield. So with the castle down, the fairies will probably be happy. Fairies, thank you for capturing the dready castle. You know, fairies have a strong connection with the supernatural. We feel something really wrong here. Some kind of corruption is tainting Gamblag and the pool. We'll join you to help remove it. Great. Well, we didn't lose units, but our leader took a lot of damage. And we complete the quest. And now have a castle across the river. And as you can see, there's a cave entrance over there. And we got some fairies. And that's nice, they're flying units. And with them we will be able to scout over the mountains to see if maybe some hidden treasure is there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make a total ring, because then we can make better fairies, because they're pretty powerful ranged units. We have a lot of gold. And let's turn this unit. We're gonna take the haste berries so we get all movement points back. I'm gonna move back to our terrain. Let's cancel out this initiative. initiate even. And let's make a master guild here. It will cost a lot, but then we will get more production, so all the other buildings will finish quicker. And in those 4 turns we will be able to replenish our gold. Because making new units at this point isn't very smart because we can't support them. So we'll have to wait till the village grows bigger, and then we'll get this gold mine within our domain. So that's very nice. So seeing it's already 30 minutes past, this will conclude well, the let's play of the first part, and I'll be making the second part very shortly, so we'll have something to watch. And in the second part we will start exploring the western part of this fog area over here, because it's pretty big, so I believe there's something over there, and we'll start moving our ferry army to the east to see if something is over there. So thanks for watching, this has been Korpah, and I will see you next time.